Hey Year 9, today what we're going to look at is percentage increase and decrease, as well as profits and discounts. So for percentage increase and decrease, we increase an amount by a given percentage by multiplying by 100 plus the given percentage. For example, to increase by 30%, we multiply by 100% plus 30%, which is 130%, and we can change that from a percentage to a decimal. To decrease an amount by a given percentage, we multiply by 100% minus the given percentage. So to decrease by 20%, we multiply by 100% minus 25%, which is 75%, or as a decimal, 0.75. To find a percentage change, we use the formula percentage change equals the change over the original amount times by 100%. So to increase $70 by $15, what we need to do first is we need to work out if we're increasing, we are going to go 100% plus what we're increasing by, which is 15%, to get 115%. Now, 115% as a decimal is 1.15. So this means that we're therefore going to go $70 times by our 1.15. And when we go $70 times by our 1.15, what we get is $80.50. So when we increase $70 by 15%, we get $80.50. To decrease $5.20 by 40%, what we do is we go 100% minus 40%, which is 60%, and then we change our 60% to a decimal, which is 0.6. We then go that therefore, to decrease $5.20 by 40%, we go $5.20 times by 0.6. So we're really finding what 60% of $5.20 is. And when we do that, what we get in our calculator is $3.12. So what this means is that to decrease $5.20 by 40%, the decrease of it is $3.12. Now, if we look at this in more of a real life application form, we have the price of a mobile phone increase from $250 to $280. We need to find the percentage increase. So we want to find out what our increase is or what our change is. So our increase is the difference between our 280 and our 250. So we go 280 minus 250 to get $30. To then get our percentage increase, we use that pink formula up above. And what we do is we do our change, which is our $30, over our original amount. So we'll have $30 over our original amount, which was $250. And then we multiply it by 100%. So when we go 30 over 250 times by 100 into our calculators, we get that this has increased by 12%. For example 4, we have the population of a town decreases from 3,220 to 2,985. We want to find the percentage decrease to one decimal place. So first we need to do is find our decrease, which is equal to our 3,220 minus our 985. So we're finding out what the difference in our amounts are of our population of our town, which it is 235. So therefore our percentage decrease is equal to this change, which is our 235 people it has decreased by, over our original amount, which our original amount is 3,220. And then we times by 100%. in our calculators. So when we put this into our calculator, we get our decimal to be, equal to, equal to 7.2981 ... And in our question, it's asking to 1 decimal place. So to 1 decimal place, our answer is 7.3%. For example 5, we have after rain, the volume of water in a tank increased by 24% to 2,200 litres. How much water was in the tank before it rained? We want to round to the nearest litre. So what we have is in our tank started with 100%. It then has increased, it then has increased by 24%. So what we have is we have 100% plus 24% equals 124%, which as a decimal is 1.24. So our tank has 124% of water, which is equal to 2,200 litres. And what we want to do is we want to find out what this 100% originally was. So what we need to do is we need to use our unitary method and divide by 124. When we divide 124 by 124, we get 1%. When we divide 2,200 by 124, we get an ugly decimal. So we're just going to leave this as the fraction form. And then we need to times by 100 to find out what this 100% is. And when we do that, we get 1,774.1935 litres, and we want to round to the nearest litre, so this will equal 1,774 litres there. So that is the therefore the original tank volume before it rained, is 1,774 litres. All right, we're now going to have a quick look at profits and discounts before you have a go at some questions. So profit is the amount of money made on a sale. And if the profit is negative, we say that a loss has been made. So how we work out our profit is our selling price minus the cost price. We have a markup is the amount added to the cost price to produce the selling price. So how we get our selling price is the cost price plus the markup. We have the percentage profit or loss can be found by dividing the profit or loss by the cost price and then timesing it by 100 to get it as a percentage. We have discount is the amount by which an item is marked down. So we can get the new price equals the original price minus the discount. And we can work out our discount by going our percentage of our discount times our original price. So we have some examples here. Our first example says a manufacturer produced an item for $400 and sells it for $540. Determine the profit made. So to work out our profit, it is our selling price minus our cost. So in this case, our selling price is our $540. And let's do that in pink. Our selling price is $540 and our cost price is $400. So our profit will be $540 minus $400, which is equal to $140. So therefore, that is what our profit is. For part B, we want to express this profit as a percentage of the cost price. So we want to use that green formula. Our percentage profit is equal to our profit over our cost times by 100. So what we have is our profit was equal to 140 over our cost of 400 times by 100. And when we put that into our calculator, we get 35%. So therefore, our profit as a percentage of the cost price is 35%. For example 2, we have an electrical store marks up all entertainment systems by 30%. If the cost price of an entertainment unit is $8,000, what will its selling price be? So we've been asked to find the selling price here, and so we want to use that pink formula up the top. So selling price equals cost plus the markup. Selling equals cost plus the markup. And so we need to find out what our markup is. So our markup is 30% of our $8,000. So 30% of $8,000, we change our decimal to a fraction, our percentage to a decimal or a fraction. The word of means times. 8,000, 0.3 times 8,000 is 2,400. So our markup price that we're going to use is 2,400. In this case, our cost, the cost price of an entertainment system is our 8,000. So that means our selling is going to be 8,000 plus the 2,400. And when we put this into our calculator, we get $10,400. Okay, example 3, a shop has items discounted by 16% for its Easter sale. Find the sale price of an item marked at $204. So this is the same as finding our, this is finding our new price, which is our original price minus the discount. So that's that blue formula up the top. So it will be our new price equals our original price minus the discount. So what we need to do is we need to find the discount over to the side. So the discount is 16% of our $204. So again, change this 16% to a decimal or a fraction. So 0.16 times 204 is equal to $32.64. I'm just going to double check that. Perfect. Okay, so that will be our discount price. And our original price is the $204. So our new price will be $204 minus our $32.64. 204 minus $32.64 is equal to $171.36. Lastly, for example 4, we have a car is discounted by 20%. If the sale price was $32,000, what was the original price? So what we can do here is we have that the sale price is our 100% minus our 20%. And we want to find out what 100% is. So that means our 32,000 is actually 80% of our price of our car. So we can use our unitary method again and divide everything by 80 to find what 1% is, which is $400. And then we can times everything by 100 to find out what 100% is, which is $40,000. So therefore, the original price of our car is $40,000.